second reason. No, only one. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do.
The defense of the city of Magna Bonum was a success. The orcs caught us off our guard, but not unprepared. I will not underestimate these aliens again. It is clear now that their primary push was towards the capital city, and they have moved in to attack with a speed I have rarely seen a military force capable of achieving. I have read reports of orc clans who focus on fast strikes, but I did not realize they could be so coordinated. It is as if something is driving the orcs here. Some unknown desire or instinct. The Imperial Guard regiments watching over the city are decimated and will not be resupplied for at least 24 hours. The orcs will renew their attacks far sooner. Our scouts are reporting a force massing 50 kilometers from the city that dwarfs the group that attacked Magna Bonum. And reports from civilians speak of a mighty orc who leads them. Bigger and more cunning than the rest. If the capital city falls, this planet will not be far behind. I cannot allow this to occur.
Wow!
Everything is ready, boss. Them Humies is in for a good stomping. This is gonna be the best fight of their miserable lives.
Just make sure it's the last fight of their lives.
I don't take orders from you, Humie.
We've held up our side of the bargain, have we not? You wanted a new planet to wage war on, and we have given it to you. You wanted to face the Imperium's greatest warriors, the Space Marines. They are here. We've even provided you with weapons and Imperial tanks to use on the battlefield. And all we ask in return is that you keep the Imperials distracted from our operations here.
You've kept your word. But that still don't mean you can order the orcs around.
My apologies. We've delivered the last of the weaponry. They're in the hands of your servants. We'll take our leave now. I respectfully request that you keep the Marines busy for as long as you can.
We'll keep them more than busy. We'll keep them dead.
The thought of kowtowing to these creatures disgusts me. The orcs are a tool, nothing more. And quite an effective one, I might add. But I dislike providing such unpredictable aliens with our own weaponry. Lord Bale. Orcs are not unpredictable. Quite the contrary. You can rely on them to turn against you. But they will honor our agreement as long as we provide them with enemies to satiate their battle lust. If we intimidated them into doing our bidding, showed them our strength, they would take pause before betraying us. You cannot intimidate something that knows no fear. Trouble yourself no longer with the orcs. We will have what we came for and be gone before they finish with the Imperials and turn on us.
Why is we talking with them humies instead of fighting with them? Them smelly Chaos boys is weak. Not nearly enough of a challenge for the boys. If they were strong like orcs, they wouldn't need us to fight for them. We'll take their guns and their help, and when we're done chopping up all the humies, we'll come back here and chop them up as well.
Orbital imagery shows a heavy concentration of orcs in the area. We must secure a location and establish a base before destroying the war boss and his clan. Combine the holy fire of the whirlwinds with the jump packs of our assault marines. Cleanse this area.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Ever vigilant. Activating jump pack. On the Emperor.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Triangulating attack coordinates.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
We stand ready. For the Emperor.
Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Triangulating attack
Ever
coordinates.
vigilant. Yes, my lord. Direct us to the enemy.
Whirlwind here. Triangulating
Direct
attack
us to the
coordinates.
enemy. Ever vigilant. At your command.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Triangulating attack coordinates here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Under
Whirlwind
fire.
here. Whirlwind here. Whirlwind here. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind here. Whirlwind here. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates. The machine spirit is Whirlwind artillery tank here. Approaching target. Whirlwind here. Whirlwind here. Whirlwind here. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Triangulating attack Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind here. As you command. Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Under fire.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack Whirlwind artillery tank here. Triangulating attack coordinates. Whirlwind here. Whirlwind here.
The hell, man?
Artillery tank here.
Oh my god. Okay. How the hell do you use... The fuck? That's stupid. Okay.
Triangulating attack Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates. The machine spirit is prepared.
Yes, my lord.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Direct us to the enemy. Activating jump pack. For the Emperor. Under fire.
Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Whirlwind here.
Awaiting orders.
Whirlwind here.
At your command. For the Emperor.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
We stand ready.
Whirlwind here.
Onward to glory. Fear our wrath.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Yes, my lord.
Whirlwind here.
What's your order? We stand ready. Heresy grows.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Direct us to glory. Activating jump pack. Under
Whirlwind artillery
fire.
tank here. Triangulating attack coordinates.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Whirlwind here. Whirlwind here.
Yes, my lord. Maintain attack formation. Activating jump pack. For the Emperor. What's your order? Orders received. Orders received, brother. Yes, my lord. Faith is our shield. Cleanse.
Our scouts report the war boss is in the vicinity of this location. It seems a second Orc clan has gathered between us. They are heavily defended on this plateau. They must be eliminated to clear a path to the
enemy
war
must
boss.
be nearby.
Direct us to the enemy. We stand stand ready.
I await your instructions. Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated. Build routine 721 initiated.
Never vigilant. At your command.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
For the
Yes,
Emperor.
most beneficent one.
Yes, my lord.
I await your instructions. I await your instructions.
My faith is my shield.
I await your instructions.
Awaiting orders.
What is your will? Here to serve.
Marine squad deployed.
Yes, Lord. Build
Praise the Emperor.
Ever vigilant.
On alert, brothers. Assault Marines are now available to us. They can be built from the chapel barracks.
Marine squad deployed. What's your order?
Beware the alien.
We stand ready.
The heretic.
Under fire. Faith is our shield. Awaiting orders.
I await your instructions.
On alert, brothers.
Yes,
The
most
enemy must be
beneficent
nearby.
one.
Walk softly
Here to
and carry a
serve.
big gun.
For the Emperor.
While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath, there can be no peace. Today, the enemy shall know fear.
Yes, most beneficent one.
My faith is my shield.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721
What would you
initiated.
have me do? This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Here to serve. As you wish.
What would you have me do?
Awaiting orders. Yes, my lord.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium. My aim shall not falter. He who stands with me shall be my brother. While the enemies of the Emperor still draw breath,
Yes,
there can
Lord.
be no peace.
Under
What would you
fire.
have me do? My aim shall not falter. Praise the Emperor.
At your command.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord. Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
My faith is my shield.
Heresy.
Today
grows
the enemy
relentless.
shall know fear.
Yes, Lord.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
I await your instructions. Build routine 721 initiated.
Today the enemy shall know fear.
Under fire. Ever vigilant. Fear denies faith.
While the enemies of the Emperor still
An
draw
open mind
breath,
is like a
there can be
fortress
no
with its
peace.
gates unbarred and unguarded.
Yes, most beneficent one.
What would you have me
Fear
do?
not the Psycho. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Fear not the Psycho.
Direct us to the enemy.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes,
My
Lord.
faith is my shield.
Under fire. Faith is our shield.
He who stands ready shall be my brother. Walk softly and carry a big gun.
Orders received. Orders
On alert,
received.
brothers. The enemy
Faith
must be
is our
nearby.
shield.
Yes, Lord. Build
An open
routine
mind is like a
721
fortress with its
initiated.
gates unbarred and unguarded.
Under fire. We stand ready.
My aim shall not falter.
At your command. What is your order?
My aim shall not falter.
Heresy grows from idleness. For the Emperor.
Is the first step on the road
Heresy
to
grows from
disappointment.
idleness. Marine squad deployed. What is your order?
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. An open mind is like
At
a
your
fortress
command.
with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Yes, my lord.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Fear our wrath. We stand ready. Ever vigilant. Direct us to the enemy. We stand ready.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates
We are
unbarred
the
and
Emperor's
unguarded.
chosen.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Under fire. For the
Venerate the
Emperor.
immortal emperor.
Direct us to the enemy. Activating jump pack.
Venerate the immortal emperor.
What is your order?
I stand ready.
Orders received. Weapons at ready. It is time.
My aim shall not falter.
Orders received. Activating jump pack. Destroy the armor. Cleanse, purge, kill.
I stand ready.
Yes, my lord. Squad broken.
Venerate the immortal emperor.
Heresy grows from idleness. At your command, direct us to the enemy. Faith is our
The
shield.
machine cult is ready to be requisitioned. Build it to gain
An
access
open
to
mind
vehicles.
is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Marine squad
Yes,
deployed.
Lord. Yes, Lord. As you
There
wish.
is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
My aim shall not falter.
Here to serve. Yes, Lord. I shall obey. Yes, most beneficent one. I exist to serve. Build routine
Fear not
7
the
to
Psyker.
1 initiated.
Venerate the immortal emperor.
Direct us to the enemy.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
While the enemies of the Emperor
Knowledge
still
is
draw
power.
breath, their
I didn't
hidden
know.
peace.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Weapons at ready. It is
There
time.
is no
Under
such
fire.
thing as innocence,
Heresy grows from
only degrees
idleness.
of guilt.
Awaiting orders.
Praise the
We
Emperor.
are the
I
Emperor's
stand
chosen.
ready. My knowledge is at your disposal.
Awaiting orders. Destroy the armor.
Venerate the immortal emperor. Venerate the immortal emperor. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Faith is our shield.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord?
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
What is your order?
Hope is the first step
Yes,
on the
Lord.
road to disappointment.
Yes, most beneficent one?
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
I await your instructions.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Ever vigilant. For the Emperor! Ever vigilant.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
We stand ready.
My faith is my
Fear
shield.
denies faith. Under fire!
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Fear denies faith.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Ever vigilant.
Yes, most beneficent one?
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Yes, most beneficent one? Build routine 721 initiated.
I stand ready.
Maintain attack
Yes,
formation.
Lord?
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Onward to glory! Charge!
My aim shall not falter.
Yes, most beneficent one?
Fear not the Psyker.
My aim shall not falter.
Under fire!
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Yes, my lord. Orders received. Direct us to the enemy.
Whirlwinds and their long-range
Heresy
artillery
grows
are being made available.
We are
Build
the
them
Emperor's
from the machine
chosen.
cult.
Knowledge is power.
Awaiting
Hide
orders.
it well. I stand ready.
Marine squad deployed.
I stand ready.
We stand ready.
There is no such thing as
I
innocence.
command in the name of
only
the Emperor.
degrees of guilt.
Fear denies faith.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
We are the Emperor's chosen. Under fire!
Whirlwind artillery tanks deployed.
We stand ready. Awaiting orders.
Whirlwind here. Moving out. As you command.
Heresy grows from idleness. Orders received, brother. Orders received,
Venerate
brother.
the immortal Emperor. Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Whirlwind here.
Heresy grows from idleness. Faith is our shield.
Here to serve. I await your instructions.
Awaiting orders. Faith is our shield.
Whirlwind here. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
What would you have me do?
Hope is the first step
While the enemies
on
of
the
the
road to
Emperor
disappointment.
still draw breath, there can be no peace.
Venerate the immortal
Under
Emperor.
fire!
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Fear denies faith. Orders received. Orders received. Heresy grows from idleness. Moving out. Ever vigilant. Faith is our shield.
Whirlwind here. Whirlwind here. Whirlwind here. Approaching target.
Here to serve. Build routine 721 initiated.
Whirlwind here.
Direct us to the enemy. Understood.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind here. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Fear not the sight.
Awaiting orders. Yes, my lord. What is your order? At your command. Fire!
Follow my lead. Taking command.
An open mind is like a fortress with its
Marine
gates
squad
unbarred
deployed.
and unguarded.
My faith is my shield.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind here. Whirlwind artillery tank deployed.
Yes, most beneficent one.
We are the Emperor's
Yes,
chosen.
Build routine 721 initiated.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Whirlwind here. Whirlwind here. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Heresy grows from idleness.
Whirlwind here. Whirlwind here. Whirlwind here.
Venerate the immortal Emperor. Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Moving out. Whirlwind here. Whirlwind here.
Yes, Lord.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Whirlwind artillery tank
Fear
here.
not the Psyker.
Whirlwind here.
Fear not the Psyker.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. Venerate the immortal
Whirlwind
Emperor.
artillery tank here.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt. Venerate the immortal Emperor. Venerate the immortal
Whirlwind
Emperor.
artillery tank
I
here.
stand ready. Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
Whirlwind here.
Fear not the Psyker. Charge!
Faith is our shield.
We will establish a forward base at this location to facilitate ready access to Space Marines. We will need many to ensure the War Boss is dead and
Venerate
buried.
the immortal Emperor.
Marine squad deployed.
Thermoplasma generators are available.
Fear not
They
the
will
Psyker.
provide us greater access to power.
Fear not the Psyker.
We are the Emperor's chosen.
Whirlwind here. Moving out. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
Knowledge is power. Hide it well.
For the
Yes, most
Emperor!
beneficent one, I shall obey. Build routine
Heresy
721
Hope is the first
initiated.
step on the road to disappointment.
Yes, Lord. I shall obey.
There is no such thing
Yes,
as
my
innocence. Only degrees of
Yes, my
guilt.
lord.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Under fire!
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment. An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. Fear not the Psyker.
Orders received. We are the Emperor's
Beware
chosen.
the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
What is your will?
Whirlwind here.
At your command.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Yes, Lord. Build routine 721 initiated. Here to serve.
Under fire!
I stand ready.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Heresy grows
Whirlwind here.
madness.
Fear not the Psyker. Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Yes, Lord. I exist to serve. Here to serve. Yes, Lord.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
I await your instructions. Yes, Lord.
I have awoken.
Knowledge is power.
What is your
Hide it
order?
well.
Whirlwind here.
An open mind is like a fortress with
I
its
am
gates
the
unbarred
instrument of
and
his will.
unguarded.
Even in death I still serve.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Even in death I still serve.
Yes, most beneficent one.
Faith is eternal. I have awoken.
Beware the alien, the mutant, the heretic.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. At last, back to war.
Charge!
Whirlwind here.
Command me.
Whirlwind here.
Even in death I still serve.
Under fire!
This be done, oh, mate.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Whirlwind here.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Squad broken!
This day shall be
Even
a
in
glorious
death I
one
still
for the
serve.
Imperium.
Faith is eternal.
This day shall be a glorious one for the Imperium.
At last, back to war. Charge!
Fear denies faith. Squad morale restored. Faith is our shield.
I am the instrument of his will. I am the instrument of his will. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Even in death, I still serve.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Faith is our shield.
I exist to serve. Here to serve.
For the Emperor!
Build routine 721 initiated. I await your instructions.
At last, back to war. At last, back to war. Faith is eternal.
Yes, Lord?
I have awoken.
Build routine 721
Faith is
initiated.
eternal. I am ready to serve. Again, it is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Command me. Even in death, I still serve.
Here to serve.
Command me. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself. Charge!
Under charge!
At last, back to war.
Build routine
It is
721
better to die
initiated.
for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Mind over matter. At once.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Yes, most beneficent one. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
I am the instrument of his will.
Yes,
I
Lord.
have awoken.
Build routine 721 initiated.
Command me. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for
For the
yourself.
Emperor!
Yes, most beneficent one.
Charge!
Whirlwind here.
At last, back to
Whirlwind
war.
here. Whirlwind here.
Yes, Lord.
Faith is eternal. Charge!
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Look at that monstrosity. I have heard legends of such beasts, but I've never seen one. Men, concentrate your fire.
It is better
We must
to
take
die
this
for the
creature
Emperor
down.
than live for yourself. I have awoken. I am the instrument of his will.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Whirlwind here.
Squad broken!
At last, back to war.
What's your order?
This day shall be a
We are the
glorious one
Emperor's
for the
chosen.
Imperium.
Fear denies
An
faith.
open mind is like
It
a
is better
fortress
to
with its
die for
gates
the Emperor
unbarred
than
and
live for
unguarded.
yourself.
Triangulating attack coordinates.
Even in death, I still serve. Command me.
Under fire! Squad broken!
I am the instrument of his will. I am the instrument of his will.
Squad broken!
Whirlwind here.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Praise enemies
Squad
the
morale
Emperor.
restored. Squad broken!
I am the instrument of his will. I have awoken.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Marine squad deployed. Squad morale restored. Squad morale restored. Squad broken!
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Squad morale restored. Squad broken!
Command me.
Charge!
Even in death I still serve.
Squad broken!
I am the instrument of his will.
My will is undone!
Under fire. Squad broken!
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for
While the
yourself.
enemies of the Emperor still drawn ground,
Squad broken!
no peace.
Command me.
Whirlwind here. Triangulating attack coordinates.
Squad morale restored.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
I am the instrument of his will.
Fear denies faith.
There is no such thing as innocence.
Praise the
Only
Emperor.
degrees of guilt.
Squad morale
I
restored.
am ready to serve. Again,
Squad broken!
it is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
At last, back to war. I shall end you. I shall end you.
Marine squad deployed.
I am the instrument
What's your
of his
order?
will.
My
Even in
will is
death I still
undone!
serve.
Charge!
Under fire.
Whirlwind artillery tank
Beware
here.
the alien.
I am the instrument of his will.
Heretic.
To me, my brothers,
Whirlwind here. His will be done. Whirlwind here. The machine spirit is prepared. As you command. As you command.
I
am ready to
command in the
serve.
name of the Emperor.
Again, to me, my brothers, I will crush those who
Whirlwind
stand
artillery
before
tank
me.
here. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Even in death I still
An
serve.
open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. Venerate the immortal Emperor.
Here to serve.
There is no such thing as innocence, only to
Broken!
charge. I stand ready. There is no such thing as
At your
innocence,
command.
only degrees of guilt.
Charge.
There is no such thing as
Squad
innocence,
morale restored.
only
Broken!
degrees of guilt. Hope is the first step on the road to
Whirlwind
disappointment.
artillery tank here.
There is no such thing as
Whirlwind
innocence,
artillery tank here.
only degrees of guilt.
Under Marine squad deployed.
Yes, Lord. Build routine
An
721
open mind is like a
initiated.
fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. As you command.
Venerate the
I
immortal
am the
Emperor.
instrument of his will. At last, back to war.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Marine squad deployed.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt.
Whirlwind artillery tank here. Moving out. Whirlwind artillery tank here. Moving out. Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Charge!
Whirlwind here.
Venerate the immortal
Marine
Emperor.
squad deployed.
Do I detect uncertainty in your purpose?
Whirlwind here.
Under fire. Awaiting orders.
At last, back to war.
Whirlwind here.
I
Whirlwind
have
artillery tank
awoken.
here.
I am the instrument of his
At
will.
your command.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Fear denies faith.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Venerate the immortal
Marine
Emperor.
squad deployed.
An open mind is like a fortress with its
Awaiting
gates
orders.
unbarred and unguarded.
Awaiting orders. Orders received.
Venerate the immortal Emperor.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Yes, my lord.
I am ready to serve.
Knowledge is
Again.
Hide it well. Hope is the first
Marine
step
squad
on the road to
deployed. Direct us to the
disappointment.
enemy.
Venerate the
We
immortal
are the
Emperor.
Emperor's chosen.
My knowledge is at your
At
disposal.
last, back to war.
My knowledge is at your
Command
disposal.
me.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Ready to serve.
Awaiting orders.
My knowledge is at your
We are
disposal.
the Emperor's chosen.
Fear not the Psyker.
We are the
At
Emperor's
last,
chosen.
back to war.
Charge! For the Emperor!
There is no such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt. Hope is the first step
Ever
on the
vigilant.
road to disappointment.
Whirlwind here.
Marine squad deployed. Under
An open
fire!
mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded. I stand
Squad,
ready.
we stand ready. Onward to glory!
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Whirlwind here.
I am the
An
instrument
open
of his
mind
will.
is like a fortress with
The
its gates
Emperor
unbarred and
protects.
unguarded.
Today, the enemy
There is
shall
no
fear.
such thing as innocence, only degrees of guilt. Fear not the Psyker.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
Awaiting orders.
I stand ready.
Heresy grows from idleness. We stand ready. Ever vigilant.
Venerate the immortal
Fear
Emperor.
denies faith.
Hope is the first step on the road to
Whirlwind
disappointment.
artillery tank
Under
here.
fire!
I
Triangulating
stand
attack
ready.
coordinates.
Fear not the Psyker.
My aim shall not falter.
Yes, Lord. I exist to serve.
Hope is the first step on the road to disappointment.
My aim shall not falter.
Whirlwind here.
An open mind is like a fortress with its gates unbarred and unguarded.
Faith is our shield.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Whirlwind here.
Awaiting orders.
My powers are yours to command.
Under fire! Squad broken!
At last, back to war.
Whirlwind here.
Squad morale restored.
Faith is eternal. At last, back to war. It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Direct us to the enemy.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
Under fire! At your command. Awaiting orders. Fear denies faith.
Command me.
Whirlwind artillery
Even
tank
in
here.
death I still serve.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
What is your order? Moving out.
It is better to die for the Emperor than
Fear
live for
denies
yourself.
faith. Faith is our shield.
Faith is eternal.
My aim shall not falter. My aim shall not falter. My aim shall not
Whirlwind
falter.
artillery tank here.
What is your order?
I am the instrument
We
of
are
his
the
will.
Emperor's chosen. Orders received. Stay vigilant, brothers.
Even in death I still serve.
Whirlwind here.
Even in death I still serve.
Whirlwind here.
Faith is eternal.
My aim shall not falter.
Faith is our
At
shield.
last, back to war.
Ever vigilant. Stay vigilant, brothers. What is your order?
I am the instrument
Yes,
of his
Lord.
will.
My aim shall not
the
falter.
Emperor.
Your instructions.
At your command, fear our wrath. Cleanse, purge, kill. Maintain attack formation. Weapons at ready. It is time. At your command.
I am ready to serve. Again.
Whirlwind here.
I am the instrument of his will.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
My knowledge is at your disposal.
Even in death I still serve.
I stand ready.
Charge!
Yes, Lord. I shall obey.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
For the Emperor!
Yes, most beneficent one. Build routine 721
Command.
initiated.
My aim shall not falter. My aim shall not falter.
Under fire!
Yes, Lord. Build routine
I am ready to
721
serve.
initiated.
Again.
Whirlwind artillery tank here.
It is better to die for the Emperor than live for yourself.
Whirlwind here.
Even in death I still serve. Command me.
Whirlwind here.
I am the instrument of his will. Even in death I still
Whirlwind
serve.
artillery tank here.
I am ready to serve. Again. At last, back to war. Command me.
Whirlwind here.
Under fire! Heresy grows from idleness.
Brother Tantheus,
Burned beyond recovery of his gene seed, along with Brother Michaelis. Nothing was left of them save for ash. They burned from the inside out.
anything else to report?
The Orc warboss has been destroyed, but we saw a dropship leave the area. Captain, she bore the 8-pointed star.
The mark of the ruinous powers of chaos.
The forces of chaos? Here? Now?
Tartarus has endured several Black Crusades led by the terrible Chaos Champions. However, it seems too convenient that orcs and these heretics are here at the same time. But I trust the eyes of our scouts. Isidore, do you sense anything?
No, I have sensed nothing. But if the nature of Brother Tantheus' demise is any indication, then they would have a sorcerer with them who would be capable of masking their presence. Especially with all the background static caused by the orcs.
I
honored guest has arrived. Who is it?
Inquisitor Mordecai Toth, protector of the Emperor's divine word and will.
Is he here to take command?
The Inquisitor may have near unlimited power. Yes, he can commission the service of any Imperial citizen, from peasant to planetary governor, but...
I shall not cede command of my Space Marines to him, Inquisitor or not. Then why is he here? Does he suspect one of us of heresy? He is an Inquisitor. They suspect everyone of heresy. If chaos taints this world, then that explains his presence. We must share with him what we discovered. Inquisitor Toth, welcome to Tartarus.
Thank you, Captain. But we have little time for courtesies. You and your men must leave Tartarus. Now.